Hello, everyone. This is Defense Politics Asia, and this is the Frontline Changes Report for the past 24 hours. Actually, not 24 hours, it's actually probably less than that because some of the yesterday's Frontline Changes has already been covered in the previous Frontline Changes report. So, anyway, we're going to jump straight into it, into the Kupyansk front. Ukrainian have launched a raiding attack with armored vehicles. Two of these spiky porcupine type armored vehicle just storm all the way down the road, down this road, all the way down here, and then they die. So and then they got hit by countless FPV drones. So as a result, as per our standard, we have marked that this area is now captured by the Ukrainian forces because we do not know what the hell we were recorded and not recorded. Maybe along the way, the Ukrainians have been dropping soldiers all over the place. We don't know. So all of these areas here is now taken by the Ukrainian forces. We will need some time, maybe more information to see whether the Ukrainians have a bigger control. The fact that they are using the drones and the armored vehicles probably is not intercepted may suggest there may be no Russian infantry defending in these areas, or it could be that the infantry do not have the type of weaponry that can take out a porcupine tank. So can't believe that we have porcupine tanks in 2025, but it is what it is. This is this modern warfare, is it modern warfare, and then they just weld a lot of spikes to the tank. Never mind. Okay, so advance here is they do like a 3.3 kilometer deep punch into the Russian controlled territory, and yeah, so there's the frontline change here over in the Kupyansk front, north of Kupyansk near Radkivka. The next frontline change is over in the Siversk front. We have to, in the north, the Russian mapping has claimed, so I can bring back the Russian mapping have claimed that they have taken Dronivka. So they claim that the Ukrainian forces has been driven out of Dronivka. So this is based on Russian mapping. So it's just pure claims. There is no geolocation to confirm this for now. So we'll wait for more information. The advance here is around 3 kilometers. Oh, that basically matches what the Ukrainians have done. So that's Dronivka. At the Siversk front, south of the Siversk front, we have another one. So this is based on geolocation. So Russian forces has been geolocated west of Vimka. So this Vimka, as you can see, and this. So I just draw a straightened front line to mark the Russians' advance in this sector here. So that's a very straightforward frontline change. The advance is around 1 kilometer on average. After Vimka, the next frontline change is at Konstyantynivka. Over in Konstyantynivka, this is a shocking one. So this Konstyantynivka city, Russian forces have penetrated into Konstyantynivka. They have advanced into the city, and they basically have no regards for the Ukrainian side. No, they have no respect. They just went in, and this is very violating. The advance is around 1.5 kilometers. Very deep violation. We shall see how this continue to develop. But as such, we have the real start of the Battle of Konstyantynivka. Looks like the Ukrainians are really struggling because they are already having some trouble in Pokrovsk, in Kupyansk, in Voschansk, and then now Konstyantynivka, and they're totally not collapsing, and Ukraine is winning. So after this frontline change is over at Pokrovsk. So no, close your eyes. It's all fake news. No, no, nothing of this happened. Geolocation of Russian forces is totally not noted here, and they have advanced further. Totally didn't happen. I captured quite a bit of these grounds with the advance around 500 meters, I guess, on average. And yeah, totally didn't happen because Ukraine is winning. So no, yeah, but if not, then the Russians are absolutely winning and the Ukrainians are failing terribly. And after this frontline change at Pokrovsk, we go to this big chunk of frontline change. So this is Ivanivka. I have reported the Russian Defense Ministry announced the capture of Ivanivka on the 22nd of October. So the Russian mapping, Deep State UA, Ryba, has updated the map to show that the Russians have a massive advance in this entire sector. So this includes a expanded zone of control around Filia, a zone of control north of the Voschar River, the entirety of Ivanivka, particularly the entire western part, the river, and the south of the river west of Zeleny High. All of these areas here is declared captured by the Russian mapping. So this chunk here is a pretty big, 18.8 square kilometers big. So this is a big frontline change, but this is a claim. We still need corroboration from geolocations or concession from the Ukrainian side. And there's one last frontline change is over at Zlahoda. So in this southernmost point of the Komar front, Zlahoda, this one is also Russian mapping. Ryba have mapped that Russian forces have taken the entirety of Zlahoda and most part of this eastern part of Zlahoda all along the river, and the north of the river is all supposedly taken by the Russian forces according to the Russian mapping. So that's mainly about it. The advance here is on average around 1 kilometer. So that's all the frontline changes in the past 24 hours, less than that. But yeah, let's put it as 24 hours. We're going to use Ivanivka as the background. So let's do some calculation. The Ukrainians captured one area, so there is 1.66 square kilometers. The Russians captured 6.81 plus 1.03 plus 0.229 plus 22.95. Total area captured is 31.08 square kilometers, which means the Russian forces is still moving at a 30 square kilometers speed. So not speed, 30 square kilometers area of captures. So yeah, which is the speed. So anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching. Press the like button, subscribe. Happy birthday to you if your birthday today. Check out the sit rep. And yeah, so things are really quite fast, 30 square kilometers. Let's see whether the Russians can continue to hold on to this speed, and I'll see you guys in the next update.